All right, hello everyone. This video is to help explain the information that you will be capturing when you complete our performance measure reporting for this program year. So this form that you see on the screen is step one. So for every household or every individual, you will complete a service form. So on step one, you are going to fill in your name. So I'm going to enter in Holly Dennis, your service site. You're going to enter a household identifier or code name. So if your service site already creates a code name or a case number that is assigned to this household, I would suggest using it so that it's just easier for you to remember. It's not another identifier or code name that you have to remember. And so it just kind of streamlines that process and easy for you to connect what household you are reporting on. So I'm going to create one today for this recording. I'm just going to put in HD. So that is the household identifier that I have created. Then you're going to go over to the next box and you're going to input the date that you began working with this household. So it has to be either 9/1 or after. And that's because our program year starts on 9/1. So there's no reason for you to be reporting on clients before your start date. So I started working with this household on 9/25 of 2025. Then you're going to go down to this next portion where it says household eligibility documentation. So we do not need you to send the documentation with your service form. You want to make sure that it's on file. I am confident that this is already information collected and kept on file at the organizations that you're partnering or that you're serving with. So the eligibility documentation for this household is Medicaid eligibility or a benefits letter. Then you're going to go down and you are going to capture some general household information. We do not need this person's name. So this household has one adult. You would input their age or their birthday. Then the next three categories are going to be a self-response from the head of household. So gender identity, in this household, there is one child. So you will come down to the next box and just put child number one. If there are more, you would just do adult number one, adult number two, child number one, child number two. You'll put this child's age or birthday, however it's captured at your organization that you are serving at. Okay, that section is completed for this household. Some other information that we capture for our performance measures. If there are veterans in the household, in this household, there's none. Um, Number of active military in the household, none in this whole household, and the monthly household income. So the monthly household income for this family of two, if the household does not have income, you would just simply put 0. This is a one adult, a one parent household. Then you're going to go to page 2. The box asks, is this household receiving services because of a natural disaster? You would click yes or no. Is this household receiving services because of COVID-19? It's still being impacted for the pandemic. Then you're going to go down to this next section on page 2, and you're going to check all that applies. So the types of housing related services as the AmeriCorps member you are providing. For this household and just the types of services that I'm doing in my position, I am providing eviction prevention. That's the only service that I'm providing for this household. And then you're going to come down and you are going to sign and you're going to date. That's all you need to do for page 1 or step 1 of our service form. So again, this is capturing the household information, what makes this household eligible for services at the organization you are serving at, and then the types of services that you are providing to that household. Then you're just verifying that this information is complete and accurate. You can save it. And now I'm going to go over to how to do a wrap-up form. So because this is eviction prevention, this household, I will immediately do a wrap-up form because the service that I'm providing is ensuring that this household is maintaining their housing. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to go back over to my household identifier, and I'm going to make sure that I copy that over for this wrap-up form. I'm going to put my name, just like I did on step 1 service form, my site, and the day that the date that services were completed. So for this household, the services were completed on the same day that I began services or serving and working with this client. And that's because it was eviction prevention. My service site, we helped pay their back electric bill. So I'm going to put on 25, 25. And then for here, I'm going to put other, and I'm going to put utility payment. For the wrap-up form, we do ask for 2 signatures. So again, your signature will be here by member signature and the date. And then your site supervisor will will also sign. And this is to make sure, again, we're just double checking that you both are verifying that this information is complete and accurate and that we can report on to AmeriCorps. That's simply how we complete our performance measure reporting. So some quick tips to remember. You are completing a service form for every household that you have a substantial relationship with. So you have that working relationship with this household. If you get a call and you just answer one question and you don't hear from that household or that person again, you don't need to do a form. But if this is someone that is assigned to you to work with and serve, you will complete um, the step one service form. So the step one again captures the household identifier, your name, your site, the date that you began working with this household, what makes this household eligible, general household information, just the makeup of the household, the types of services and housing related services you are providing. And then you are simply signing, verifying that this information is accurate and you date it. Once your household has been successfully housed or you've helped maintain their housing, that's when you come over and you complete this service wrap up form. So the date that services were completed, for example, mine was the same date that I started because this was a utility payment. We're ensuring that this household is maintaining their housing, they're staying in their unit. We've helped them pay that utility bill, and they're staying permanently housed. Um, yeah, that's it. One other thing that I will add is you are only reporting on households one time, the month that you begin working with them. So, for example, here I worked with this client in the month of September. If I have new households that I'm working with in October, then I would report on them. If previous households that I've reported on are housed, that's when you will come over and you will complete the wrap up form. Again, you only complete the wrap up form when that household has been placed in safe, affordable housing, or you've simply helped them maintain their housing. And that's all. If you have any questions, we can schedule one-on-ones and we can make sure that you understand how to complete this form. In the step one form, if you, we can have them submitted to us in different ways. You can email the forms to me by the 15th of the next month for the previous month. Um, you can text it to me, take a picture of it, text it to me, or you could print them out and send me the hard copies in the mail. Whatever way works best for you. That's just how we want to capture and make sure that we are serving our communities that we are in. So if you have any questions, just reach out to me. Thank you.